Shin and Balin's skull held two new sorts of lightsabers that Ahsoka had introduced. One had not been seen in 500 years. Two new Dark Jedi, Shin played by Ivana Sakno and Balin's skull, played by Ray Stevenson, were first seen in the Ahsoka Disney Plus TV series. These two quickly established themselves as formidable opponents. Sabin and Shin became fiercely rivals, and Ahsoka nearly perished at the hands of Balin. Two extremely uncommon lightsabers that Balin and Shin had gave them a significant advantage over them in battle. Shin's was almost like a rapier, and she moved with amazing speed. Balin's was more like a broadsword than a standard lightsaber, and he wielded it as though it had immense weight. Due to the peculiar colors of both lightsabers, many onlookers believe that their peculiar qualities sprang from the crystals inside of them. But that's not the case. Instead, Balin and Shin are employing brand new lightsaber varieties that haven't been seen in ages. Ahsoka begs her devoted droid Huyang to assist her in identifying Balin and Shin when she first views footage of them. Since the Jedi's founding, Huyang has assisted each generation of Jedi in creating their own lightsabers. By looking at the lightsaber, he recognizes Balin right away. In the last 500 years, I've only known one student who built a saber such as this, Huyang remarks. This ought to have alerted viewers to the fact that Balin's lightsaber is special because to its design rather than its kyber crystal. Balin's orange lightsaber matches a unique kind mentioned in the Knights of Fate guidebook for Star Wars, Force and Destiny. It looks to be modeled after a great lightsaber, a weapon that is typically wielded by non-humans, and is renowned for being cumbersome, unwieldy, and challenging to wield because of its reinforced hilt and powerful emitter that creates a long blade. Their heavier hilts and more powerful blades, combined with the natural strength of their intended users, make these massive lightsabers even more potent and deadly than their smaller cousins, according to the sourcebook. Shin has a unique lightsaber as well, and not just because it's orange. She wields a smaller, more agile blade that resembles a rapier than a typical lightsaber, in contrast to Balin's bulky, hefty one. Once more, using Knights of Fate as a reference, it appears to match a particular kind of lightsaber known as a lightfoil. In contrast to Shotos, lightfoils have longer, slimmer blades. Shotos are typically used in pairs, while lightfoils are meant to be played alone. They have a small grip that can fit one hand, because they are ideal for combat. It is thought that the Scythe constructed the first lightfoils. For Balin and Shin, these vintage lightsaber designs make perfect sense, because Balin can quickly identify the route to Peridea and appears to know exactly what enigmatic vergence he is experiencing on that planet. Ahsoka indicates that he has a keen interest in Old Force lore. It makes sense that a Jedi interested in folklore would craft a lightsaber that is unmatched in the last 500 years, and the blade he uses is ideally matched to his own extraordinary strength. Because of the added weight of his lightsaber blade, Balin swings it more like a broadsword than a traditional lightsaber. Therefore, he has modified his lightsaber form to fit his high-impact weapon. Balin performs Form V, which is the same form as Anakin Skywalker. It's noteworthy to notice that Balin hasn't requested that Shin, his pupil, learn how to wield a great lightsaber akin to his. Ahsoka emphasizes that trainees frequently imitate their masters. Shin is short and slender, and she is unable to wield a great lightsaber, hence in actuality, her physical appearance differs much from Balin's. Rather, Balin has urged her to become proficient with a weapon that fits her build. Strangely, he's trained her how to wield a lightsaber variation that's ideal for dueling, which may indicate he always thought she would engage in blade-to-blade combat with Bakken Jedi. Ahsoka's secrets are partially resolved by these two lightsabers, in part because he utilizes a lightsaber that she has never seen before, and because he uses a modified version of a well-known lightsaber form in a way that she finds difficult to adjust to. Balin defeats Ahsoka. Because these blades deal less damage, Sabine is able to withstand what appears to be a lethal blow from Shin's lightfoil. Presumably, she was also lucky in that Shin managed to avoid striking any internal organs. It's good to observe Ahsoka's continuous use of the lightfoil and a great lightsaber.